Boom, boom. Yep.
Are we on?
Yes, sir.
Well, hello, everybody. Hello, Facebook world, Zoom world, virtual world. Welcome to the next edition of 1 Hour Comedy Hour, coming to you live from all over the world. I am currently in Cleveland, Ohio, where I'm from. I'm a Browns fan. Chris Wievell, who's coming up next, is a Steelers fan, so we hate each other's guts, obviously. I actually just went and saw live comedy last night here in Cleveland at Hilarities, and it's like, it's coming back. So we might not be doing too many of these shows, but I like these shows because I can work out a lot of my dad jokes I don't tell in my actual act. So great joke. Oh, by the way, and I always forget to mention this, but if you guys are watching now or on tape or whatever, VHS, whatever, if you don't mind donating $1, $2, you can Venmo me. It's Johnny-Cardinale. And then I'm going to divide it up. I've never done this right before. Q, you've been doing like 5 months of shows with me, and I always forget to do this. So I'm trying to get better at this. So I can, whatever money comes in, it goes divided up between Q and all the comedians. So if you can do that. But anyhow, let's get back to dad jokes, because I have found a nice little outlet for myself. I've been posting my dad jokes that everybody's tired of me posting on Facebook, my own. But there's like a dad joke page on Facebook. I'm getting like 200 likes, guys. Jokes like, hey, when a truck driver turns 65, does he semi-retire? Come on, guys. That's a really... I was watching... Anybody watch the Bundy documentary on Netflix? The Bundy documentary, the serial killer? You know that was taken from...
I wish I had.
Have you watched it, though?
No, I should, because I'm into that stuff.
You should. It's the Bundy documentary. It's taken over... it's taken down from over 100 hours of interviews with a serial killer, Bundy. And I'm like, hey, wouldn't TED Talks be a great title? All right, come on. That's a good title. The setup was a little bit long. I get it. But hey, the boat that wins America's Cup, would that not be the championship? Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that one either. I have a question. The guy who works sound audio at a Bee Gees concert, is he like the disco tech? Come on, guys. That's one of my favorites. All right. So yeah, I am in Ohio right now. I'm staying at my girlfriend's house. She's actually up in Canada right now. I'm dating a girl. She's a dentist. I met her on a cruise ship. Yeah, I do cruise ships, guys. I perform on cruise ships. I should be on one right now. Anybody been on a cruise ship?
Yes.
Not recently.
Not recently.
I'll get the group. Oh,
yeah, right now, right? But I did a lot of them. It's weird because cruise ships, man, you're out in the middle of the ocean, but they do have internet. They have Wi-Fi. It's super expensive. And I'm not saying it's slow, but when you send an email, they give you a tracking number. That's but anyhow, I'm in Ohio now, staying with her. And there's a lot of Amish people in Ohio. And like Chris, you know, there's a lot of Amish in Pennsylvania. And my question is this. I see a lot of Amish kids when I drive through the Amish areas. I see them out there and I'm like, hey, when Amish kids take a field trip, did they just go to a different field? Okay, come on. That's all I get. That's all I get out of you guys. Come on. But it's weird though when you see like these religious cults and sects or whatever they are, sects, SECTS. Like I think, do Mormons think Groupon is a dating site? My man, that's all right. Never mind. I keep trying to like tell people when to laugh at my jokes because they're so bad. I'm actually speaking of Pennsylvania, the WIV, Chris. I'm going to see my little brother. My brother, he's like 30, 31, I think now. Nice. I'm going to see. He's like lives 2 hours away from me. Just had his 4th kid, so I'm going to go see him, see the kid. My brother's interesting. He was a nurse. That's what he went to school for, was a nurse, male nurse. He's like 6 foot. It didn't work out for him. He didn't like it. He got out of it, but he's like 6'5". You ever seen a 6'5" male nurse? Seriously. And he's super thin. He's got like a goatee and his hair and he's deep. 6'5" male nurse. Like he puts on his white lab coat. He doesn't look like a nurse. You know what he looks like? A freaking wizard. I'm like, dude, you're going to scare your patient. Who wants a giant nurse walking into your room? Seriously. If you're in the hospital as a patient, are you already in a weakened state? Lying there? Say you're in a coma for like 2 months, just out. And then one day you kind of open your eye and my brother's towering over you. You're awake. Do you know your name? You'd be like, Baggins? Bilbo? Okay. I'm doing act outs on a Zoom show. What's the matter with me? Here's a true story though. My brother's wife is one of 18 children, same parents.
Damn.
Speaking of religious people, I asked him, I go, what's the deal? He goes, they're devout Catholic. They don't believe in contraception. I go, yeah, they don't believe in spooning either. Take a night off there, Cottontail. All right. They're the only family I know that buys their pregnancy test at Costco. Come on, guys. Costco jokes? All right. I like to write my little dad jokes, guys. This is one that I'm not sure that it works, but I want you guys to tell me, you comedians, because I like this joke, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to get many likes. In other words, if I post it, I like doing Confucius joke. You guys know Confucius? I've written a couple Confucius jokes. Like Confucius say, casket put in wrong hole is grave mistake. Okay, that's a pretty good joke. I got a lot of likes on that one. Not here tonight, but I like this one. Beware, Confucius say, beware of palm reader that charges hand over fist. Is that funny at all? Just tell me. No?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna post that one then. Oh, I'm gonna post that one then. Yeah, so it's tough though, man. We're all in a weird state now. The COVID thing, it's been going on way too long. Everybody's trying to stay in shape. Thanks to this stupid virus, I haven't been able to use my gym membership since 2004. We're all going like, I haven't made a deposit in my bank in like 6 months. Like I'm going through withdrawals. That was a wordplay joke. Nobody? Seriously, guys, I have a Benjamin Button bank account now. I now have as much money as I did when I was 12 years old. That's where we're at, okay? I have a question. You know, here's a crazy fact, man. Here's a crazy fact. You guys know, that when Toto wrote Africa, they had never been to Africa. You know when John Fogerty wrote Born on the Bayou, he had never been to a bayou. Do you know when Madonna wrote Like a Virgin, oh, never mind. All right. It's weird though, man. These times, man. These quarantine. I haven't done curbside pickup this often in. Oh, never mind. Finally, a real laugh. That almost sounded like a real laugh. And I wasn't even sure about that joke. Damn it, that felt good. Oh, that felt good. See, Zoom shows still feel good, guys. I'm mentioning Venmo one more time because I'm about to bring up my first comic of the evening, second comic. I always tell MCs never say I'm bringing up my first comic. You are the first comic. I'm the first comic. But if you're out there watching, please support us. Donate Johnny-Cardinale, Venmo, Johnny-Cardinale, and it will get divvied up and spread out for all of the people that are performing tonight. And we could use the help, man. We're all out of work right now. My memory's going, guys. Like, I can only name one Spice Girl. I tell you, it's scary. All right. Would it be weird if Tom Petty's middle name was Manny? Come on, guys. That's a really dumb joke. One more, and then we're out of here. I was talking to my buddy, and I go, hey, dude, what's your dominatrix's name? He goes, Beats me. I go, yeah, I know, but what's her name? Nothing? Really? Nothing. Okay. Really good joke. Hey, okay. That's my time initially, but we're going to continue on with the show. I don't know how many comments we have. SERRITELLA's joined us, so we got a full lineup. My buddy coming up to the stage right now. He's from Pittsburgh. He's a Steelers fan, which means we're at odds already because we got our asses kicked by the Steelers last week. He's also been overseas with me, I think, on 3 or 4 tours, been to a lot of countries, performed for our military. 2020 is the first year in 14 years that I will not be going overseas to entertain our troops. I'm so sad about that.
Sorry.
But hopefully I'll be back 2021. This guy will be joining me, of course, because he's hilarious and he's a good friend of mine. Give it up for Mr. Chris Wivell. Bring him up, everybody.
Yeah.
Johnny, I love the dad jokes. I really do. I missed the pointing though. I kept waiting for the pointing. Where was that at?
I got to let the audience know when to laugh.
Exactly. You got to.
Otherwise, there's silence.
Right. Plus, in the one dad joke, you got to say championship, which is a Browns fan. You don't get to do too often.
Not often.
Brutal truth. Oh, yeah.
You got to twist that knife a little bit. Well, I just turned 40,
dude,
everybody.
how do you have a 52-inch screen when your apartment is 54 inches?
It's an optical illusion. It's at 12 inches.
Koreatown. All right, sorry. Good. I told you guys the show was a little loosey.
I just turned 40, everybody. Long time ago, years ago, but turned 40, and it ain't going great, guys. It is not going the way that I thought it was going to go. I thought I was going to be a retired NFL safety at this point. It didn't really pan out. Like, I blame my parents. Like, guys, if you have kids, quit telling your children that they can grow up to be anything they want. Like, that's anything they want. Wait till they hit puberty. You see what direction that body type they're growing into. You know, like, it's okay to tell them that the world needs teachers. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
You're like, hey, manager at GameStop. How about that? Okay, let's. You're about that. You're gonna peak there.
I mean, I really thought I was gonna be anyway. So yeah, I'm 40. I'm single at 40. There's not a lot of us, you know, really blazing that trail, I don't think. Never been married. Never been married at 40. Never been married, but I sure drink like I'm going through a divorce. You know what I mean? There, no problem. Never been married. I was engaged once. And then I chewed my leg out of that bear trap. Right, Q? Bump my fist.
Get it?
Nice. A Zoom fist pump.
Yeah.
Badass.
You never see it, yeah, right? Now, she left me. She did. She left me. We started to grow apart. We wanted different. Like, I wanted to get married and have kids, and she wanted to medal at the Horror Olympics. So it really caused us.
Oh.
Okay. I saw some video too. She's bringing the gold home for that family for sure. Okay, good. This is going good. I don't know where to go with this. Besides, I mean, what a fucked up year, guys. I mean, let's just address it. Johnny touched on it a little bit. You realize at one point here in LA, we were given a curfew while locked down during a quarantine. Just think about that. Like, how fucked up are they just fucking with us now? You know, like, I kept waiting to turn on the news and just be like, you're fucking grounded. Like, everyone, you're just shut it down, you know? Just me on that one. All right, cool. The coronavirus is interesting, though. Like, it doesn't go to Target or Walmart or Lowe's or any of that shit. It just goes to, like, the beach, coffee shops, the gym. I find that it's very specific kind of disease, you know? Like, it'll travel 6 feet, but not 6 feet 1 inches. Because that's crazy. Plus, it's tired from being at the gym all day. These are my coronavirus jokes, guys. I just wrote these today. I'll probably throw them away immediately. That's good. I think they're just prepping us for the purge, to be honest. The purge is phase 2. This is just an easing into the purge. Remember what the purge is?
Oh, yeah. Lock it down. Everybody's coming. Kill who you want.
The move. Yeah, the movie. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah. For one night, all crime is legal.
Oh, dude, LA after the election is going to be the purge.
Oh,
yeah.
Swear to God.
Oh, it's going to be insane.
Close the doors. Lock.
Yeah, lock it down.
Bolt up the windows, man.
I got a machete by the door. I got some Jim Beam. I'm good to go. That's it. Right?
So in other words, in case you need to hack some weeds on your way out.
Yeah, exactly. That's how long I'm bunkered down. That's how much bourbon I got. It's going to be all shrubbery. Anyway. So yeah, like all crime is legal for one night a year. But like, if you survive the purge, then you just go like back to your regular life, which is great. Like, you just climb in bed, kiss your wife, get up, and go to work the next morning. But like, that's the installment of that movie that I want to see, is the purge, like the next day. And like, this movie starts, there's like a bunch of guys at a diner. They're all covered in blood. And they're like, that got out of hand last night, man. You guys are fucked up, right? Like, all right, see you in the boardroom. High five, you know? And then they all go about the day, you know? They get to work and they're like, hey, Tony's late. And you're like, Tony's dead. He said some shit to me at the holiday party last year, and I ran into him last night when I was purging. And I sneezed on him and gave him the coronavirus. So I'm just trying to tie that all in. Yeah, these
Good, I like it, man. It's working.
Yeah. So anyway, I was driving the other day and I saw a billboard. Okay, this billboard said, "Religion is the epitome of reason and logic." Let that sink in for a minute. Religion is the epitome of reason and logic. And I thought it was ironic because, like, if you actually believe that sentence is true, there is no way you're smart enough to know what epitome means. Am I right?
Ah,
Nice.
All right. That's my time, everybody. You guys have been great. Q, Johnny C, thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Chris Wiveell kicking us off live. Yeah, it's funny because I haven't been in LA a lot since this all went down. I got sort of stuck here in Ohio in March, and I kind of stayed here. But I did go back a couple of weeks ago, and it's true, man. I've been hearing that because of traffic and stuff, it's not as hot heavy, so the air quality is way better in LA, and it's true. The air, this is actually confirmed now. The air quality is so clean in LA. For the first time ever, you can actually see people's ulterior motives. It's
That's pretty clear.
That's pretty clear. I actually had a great joke too. Well, great in air quotes. I was writing a movie about the traffic in LA called Breaking Bad, with breaking spelled B-R-A-K. Okay, never mind. I thought it was a good joke though. Let's see, what else do I have here? Yeah, it's weird though, right? Because we forget this. This is going on like 6 months now, 7 months, right? You guys realize, like in come March, all of our Facebook memories are going to be pictures of toilet paper. You guys realize that? All right. You guys remember back when it was in the shorts? Okay. I do miss LA though, man. I miss going. I used to have dogs. I lived in Brentwood. I had dogs. You know, when you go to a dog park in LA, you'll hear the word rescue more than a 9/11 operator hears in an entire month. All right, everybody's proud of their rescues over there. Okay, these dad jokes are really not slaying tonight. Sarah, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I am ready.
Sarah, your thing says Jeff Greenstein. Your little name thing right there. Oh, again, if you're watching, you just logged on. Thank you for logging. Thank you for watching. Donate, please. Anything, Venmo, Johnny Cardinale. You can see the spelling of my name, Johnny-Cardinale Venmo. It'll be distributed for all the comedians. But right now, coming to the stage, we met doing a show at Acme Comedy Theater in North Hollywood a while back. She's hilarious. She's funny. Great writer. Great stand-up. Great actress. Give it up for Sarah Halstead. Everybody bring her up. Come on. Actually clap. There we go.
Thanks, man. You know, they say a lot of great work, a lot of great art is going to be born out of the quarantine. And I agree. And I actually took the time to write a mashup, and I'm going to sing it for the first time. This is the debut of the
Nice.
Nice. Very cool.
And I know that a lot of you are musicians and singers, Johnny in particular, so feel free to sing along. I think it's pretty catchy.
Ooh, I like it.
I'm going to sing it a cappella.
Okay.
I find it just very fitting for this particular show. So it goes a little something like this. All I want to do is a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Yeah, shake your rump. All I want to do is a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Yeah, shake your rump.
That's the perfect zoom.
Lay down and unbutton your bra. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. All I want to do is a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Yeah, shake your rump. Come on, Johnny. All I want to do
is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. I love that song, Rex and Effects.
Rex and Effects.
Hell yeah.
Now lay down and unbutton your bra. Nobody move, nobody get hurt.
We're getting a little intimate here. I like this.
So that's it. That is
and you did that was the debut? Yes.
Well
wow,
done.
that rhythm.
Thank you.
I wish I had that rhythm.
Thank you very much. It's a mashup of Rex in Effect and Eazy-E, and I haven't left the house since March. That's
Really?
You know, and you get. I mean, when you don't leave the house, you get a little. You know, you're really in your head. I mean, I voted last week. This has been through the wash.
Nice.
You
Very
said
nice.
that.
I voted for Kanye West. I did.
Nice.
Younger son. Great.
KW.
You know,
You didn't get in the mashup though. You didn't get in the mashup.
You know, he consulted on the mashup. We have everything in common. I voted for him because I vote for my kind. And yes, you heard me. Kanye and I are like the same person. And, you know,
I always saw that in you.
Yeah.
Like, Kanye.
the commonality is that we blame all of our faults on the death of our mothers from 20 years ago.
Whoa.
Yes. Our mothers died 20 years ago. So that's anything.
Oh, you got another 40 years of blaming.
Because of that. Thank you. Thank you. That is our commonality. I don't really understand the people who are undecided. Do you get this? How can you be undecided? I think at this point, if you're undecided, you're just looking for attention, you know? Or at this point, if you're undecided, you're just an out of work comic looking for stage time. Or at this point, if you're undecided, you're just looking for free crafty at the CNN table outside the debate stage.
That is 100% true.
Don't you think? Like at this point,
how could you possibly be undecided this particular year of any year?
Really, my boyfriend just unfriended everyone who follows Trump on his Facebook. And
That happens a lot.
My
Is he there? Where is he?
Jeff was
There he is.
list. Was it?
Yeah, it was a big list. It was all your relatives.
It was all my relatives. That was
Oh, I swear to God, I thought he said it was all Israelis. I'm like, what?
He's that kind of Jew.
Got a black flag shirt on too.
He said it's all Israelis.
All my relatives, he unfriended.
Wow.
They're all voting for Trump. Can you believe? Jeff, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Einstein, that was his cameo. He's been rehearsing that for a year.
I'm not gonna lie. As far as a back, I know he's a great writer, but he makes a great background actor. Do you guys see that walkthrough?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was very.
Was that
was
an under?
effort- it
That
was
was an
effortless.
under 5, less than an under 5, right?
Very
That
expensive.
was like my career as an actress. Wow.
The most expensive
Better
co-star.
than mine.
Yes, he got me a beautiful ukulele like 2 years ago for my birthday that I still haven't touched. And you would think with everything going on, I'd have the time, right? Like you think like now's the time to like learn new hobbies. And then I had this epiphany as I'm looking at it from afar. And I'm like, what if this whole thing were happening, this pandemic, just so I could become the best ukulele player in the world? I mean, what if? I mean, I'm still not going to learn to play it. I'm just saying. I'm just like the thought. It's an interesting thought.
Oh, that's the greatest thing. How smooth is this guy? Hey, babe, guess what I got you? Here you go. A ukulele. What? It's beautiful.
That's how I know you two aren't married.
Oh, but well on your way to.
Yes, absolutely.
Any guy who shows up with a uke, come on.
Dialed in. Dialed in.
Oh, wait. So can you play one? Is it close? Can you play one song on it?
It's at my house. I'm at his house. That's why this relationship is so healthy.
Ah. Well, you can't play it, because I know you're a musician. Why don't you sing something for real?
Yeah, we started a band called Beautiful Music. That is what we're called, and the Beautiful Music in all caps. We're gonna debut that really soon. I'm kind of fat for me right now, you know, and with the gyms closed, I gained a little weight. I'm just trying to lose the baby weight.
Right.
Which is a pound I've gained since I'm a baby.
Right?
I struggle. I do. You all know I struggle, right? I struggle. There's people think that that the blonde white woman doesn't struggle. That I just like walk around playing my entitlement card. But the thing is, I never knew that I had an entitlement card. I never played it. And now I'm told it's too late. It's like the ukulele. I never learned to play it. It just sat there. It's like the Pier 1 gift card in my wallet. I never used that either.
Pier 1. It's out of business now. You realize that? Okay.
I had no idea. I've been reading a lot. You know, what are we going to do? I read, and I'm trying to read smart books. I just finished Malala about the Pakistani. She's the Pakistani. What is she? But she's like this very activist, in Pakistan, Malala, and she's, you know, because I'm trying to get smart. I'm like trying to read smart books, and I read it in like an hour. This book in an hour.
The entire book.
And the entire book, and I was feeling like really pleased with myself, like, and then I noticed on the front it said children's edition.
An entire hour in an hour.
An hour, and yeah, children's edition. And
All pictures.
So Malala, she's a little girl who was shot in the head by the Taliban for advocating education for young girls.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now, did you know that there were 2 other little girls with her that day that were also shot and lived? No one talks about those girls.
Is this true or?
Yeah. No one talks about them. You know? Like they're like the other 2 members of Destiny's Child.
Oh my
God. No one talks about them. That's not.
They're
right.
like Pete Best. Like, never mind, dude. You know
They
what I mean?
couldn't have done it without the 3 of them. You know.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's like the most intense children's book I've ever heard of, too. By the way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse.
That's like if the Cat in the Hat strangled that little guy with the hair.
I don't know. I just watched the new Borat yesterday. You might want to see that children's book.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just anyway, when you guys see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll be like,
The best comedy of the decade.
Really?
That's this next bit I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm really into the protesting in Portland. They just resumed protesting. The whitest town in the nation is protesting over BLM, and it's awesome. I do think it's cool. But have you heard about this infamous protester that protests nude in the nude? She's naked.
Yeah, I did hear something about that.
Her name's Naked Athena. That's her nickname.
Yeah.
They don't know her name. Completely nude. And what she does is she sits in front of the police force completely nude with her legs spread. So I Googled images of her from the front, but all that came up were images of George W. Bush. All the Bush. Laura, Barbara, the twins.
The twins.
The twins, Mindy, yes.
Wait, who had twins? Was there Bush twins?
I find like when I do that joke, Bush and legs spread have to be in close proximity to one another.
Absolutely.
That's what I have for you. I think how am I, Johnny? Should I rap? I got like one more little.
When you say rap, does that mean like throw down some
Get
lyrics?
Yeah. Little Easy E.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. Wait, one more song, something musical, because I want to hear your voice.
Let's see. What else do I have, honey? I got anything? We got to.
Even if it's not comedic, just sing, just like a song.
What have we been doing lately? I'm drawing a blank. That's not.
Hey, he's welcome to join if you guys want to do a little duet.
Oh.
Oh, I know. Okay, I know a song.
All right.
25 years and my life is still trying. Okay.
Get up my grave.
28 years and my life is still. Wait a second. Wait. 32 years and my life is still. 38 years and 42 years and my 45 years in my life is still. Okay.
Oh,
That's it. That's my
that was awesome. I called you out and you produced.
that's
Fist pump. Fist pump.
that's
Fist pump me. That was badass.
yeah. I
That
love
was cool as hell.
you for having me. I'm gonna hang out and laugh at your jokes.
When everything gets back to normal, because I posted a video on my Instagram. You guys know I sing. I posted a Instagram on video. I was doing a Coldplay song, and I was taking it all serious. And you correctly pointed out that I was using a podcast mic. I'm like, oh, that's right. I can see the little cord right into it. I'm like, okay, this looks like shit. I didn't even realize it, but I'm like, that guy.
You have a fantastic voice.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
Why don't you sing for us?
Yeah, I will. I actually have my guitar over here at some point. But it's weird. How long have you been dating, by the way? You and I met you guys, like I met him too, the same night I met
Yeah,
you.
you met him several times, I think. 3 years.
Wow.
I'm a little over 1 year now, which blows my mind. I met her on a cruise ship, and like I said, she's a dentist. We were sitting there talking at the bar after, and I go, "What do you do?" She goes, "I'm a dentist." I go, "Do you find that fulfilling?" That's right. Still got the number. But here's the problem, though, with dating a dentist, man. You know, they say comedians are always on. People hate comedians that are always on. Dentists are always on. She's always studying my teeth, like looking for faults or something. Like I'm yawning, and she's like, "Ooh." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "You got some staining on your lowers. Do you rinse?" I'm like, "I don't know. Do you swallow?" That's right. Right over that conversation. But here's the funny thing about her. She's not here tonight, so I don't know if she's watching this. This is 100% true. She's a dentist. Dude, she eats the worst crap ever. She chews on, like, you know, Nerds, the candy Nerds. She
I love those.
Me too, but she's a dentist. She eats Nerds, sweet tarts. She drinks pop, like soda. And I'm like,
you call it pop.
I'm Ohioan, right? Exactly, pop. You know what pop is, right? So I'm like
Philadelphia.
Phil, okay, you know. So I'm like, I'm thinking you're a dentist, and then I realized, you know, when those commercials are like 4 out of 5 dentists agree that fluoride is, and you're always like, who's that one dumbass dentist that doesn't agree? It's her. She's the 5th dentist that doesn't agree. That's who I'm dating. Dentist number 5. What the hell? Oh my God. So anyhow, that's where I'm at. Mindy, are you ready? You're already ready. You sit there, you look great, your hair looks great. Hey, how are you?
My hair. It's all about my hair. And Jeff got Jeff's here. We're gonna like do it right here because they kissed and I said
you guys are like
they exchanged ukuleles. What?
You guys are the cutest couple ever. Hey, let's keep the show going on, right? Mindy, we met, I think, shooting that pilot, right? Is that where we met? At the Improv, or I don't know?
No, we met, yes, at the Improv.
Yep, that's where we met. Yep.
Right?
I always say shooting a pilot, so everybody who doesn't live in Los Angeles is like, whoa, what does that mean?
Yeah, I'm like, what pilot? No. Was I in the background again, woman number 6, hooker number 2?
Exactly.
Because that's my acting career. It was
like, oh my God. Well, hey, well, you know what? This is stand-up comedy right here. This is even better than acting. Live, it's in the moment. We're going to do it right now. Everybody out there watching in virtual land, give it up for Mindy RICKLES.
Thank you. Thank you. God, as I said earlier, it's so great. It's so great to be here. What I love the most about this whole Zoom thing is when it's my turn, the camera comes in like this, you know, and if I were Ivana Trump, I would just lift my boobs up and that would be the shot. But I had to do a full screen because I'm uncomfortable. So no, I said, I just figured out how to join. What am I not? Oh.
No, you look great.
First, I was like up to here. Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
My bra strap showed earlier, which is, you know.
Hey, so did Chris Wivels, but
Sarah's taking shot like they're at Disneyland. Can you guys focus on me for just a moment? I know you're in love. And you're going to tongue each other with the ukulele in a second, but just spend a moment with me, okay? I'm sitting here in this Motel 7. I'm sitting here. I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. You know, I'm back here in my hometown. Chris is like, is she? God, yeah, I've been here. I left town. You know, the Laugh Factory told me to leave 2 years ago. So I've been, I don't know. Didn't COVID start in 2018? That's what Jamie Masada told me. But I'm bummed. So anyway, what's been going on? Let's see, since this whole thing started, I haven't been working out outside and rapping and all this stuff. I've been taking to my bed basically earlier and earlier, I guess, every day. And what happens now is I'm waking up at noon, then I take the Adderall, and then about 20 minutes later, my Ambien kicks in, and then I go back to sleep. So, you know, this is to make the days, Chris, go faster and faster. I'm going to be like talking to the audience, right?
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Yeah, it makes the days, you know, the days are shorter. And, you know, my days, I don't know, they're like 45 minutes. They're 45 minutes long now, which is too long. So when I had the show tonight, suddenly it was going to be 50 minutes. And I was like, whew, that's a little much for me. So let's see, while I'm awake though, I am watching, and that's why when Johnny, when you mentioned, you know, Ted Bundy, I love crime. So during this time I'm awake now, I'm watching these Icelandic crime dramas, which I love, these thrillers. Icelandic, yes, something, I don't know, with the clicking language. It's
Wow.
anything with the subtitle, and they're in the snow, and they're like the height of Jeff, you know, 7 feet 12, whatever, and they're in parkas. And so I've been watching them, and they have very similar,
man.
yeah, they have very similar titles. It's like, literally, I'm not joking, it's like the cliff, the bridge, the roof. You know, everyone is jumping off of something, which, you know, and I look at this, it's dark, it's depressing. That's me. All right, Ryan, you just met me 4 minutes ago. That's who I am. I'm not Sarah. I'm not blonde and bubbly and rapping, mache and whatever the hell. I'm Kanye. You know, I'm not like that. I'm an old, dark Jewish woman from the old country. All right. Sexy as hell to you, Ryan.
Yes,
but
absolutely. 100%.
not as much to
Ryan
everyone else.
specifically.
100%. 100%.
I know Ryan's been eyeing me the whole time. I'm like,
Oh.
Ryan, I'm married. So anyway, I've been watching these, and like, you know, I love them. They're very dark and depressed. There was one called The Mire, which is like that other word, indigenous, or, you know, it's like,
That's like Charles Dickens kind of word or something.
but the mire, like you're deep in it, and it's depressing, and it's very, you know, it's upsetting. And I love these. I spend this is what I do all day. And the shows are very similar. It's like a detective. They're a bunch of detectives, right? And they find, this is true. I sound like the Kardashians. Literally, they find like a head on one side of the border, and the body is on the other side. Okay, this is what it is. So, you know, yes.
The border, what border?
Visualize it. It's like, yeah, visualize.
What border? Border of what?
Okay, again, John, you're speaking to me you're talking to me as someone with an SAT score probably of 1200. Mine was 600. So when you say what border, let me ask Ed, the love of my life, my darling, like it's heart to heart, my darling, yes. Which border? When he's asking what Scandinavian countries, what would be, what border is it?
South Africa?
No, tell me, because you're the smart one. Come on, don't embarrass me. What is it? Finland and what?
Finland and Denmark.
Yeah, Finland and Denmark.
Yes. How about
that? Finland and Denmark. Let's say.
Got it. Just want to make sure.
That. Okay, the joke ruined, the timing gone. But anyway, solves the crime. You know, somebody, his name is Anders or Inga or someone. I don't know. Okay, that went over well. There was another show. I know. Okay, how's my time? Oh God, it's already been.
Great, man.
Shall we wrap it up?
No, absolutely not. Keep going.
And there was another show I watched, The Pale Horse, with this actor Rufus Sewell. Right, he's very handsome and he's sexy. Not as sexy as Jeff, but I live with Ed. All right, so I live with Ed. So, you know, I look at Ed sometimes at night, you know, Rufus Sewell, and I love saying Rufus Sewell, you know, and Ed's name is Ed, my husband. Rufus, like that's, I mean, it could be a dog's name, but it's also this British guy. And the show is a castle and a moat. I was like to Ed, I don't have a moat. You know, he's like an old Jew that sits in the corner here when I do the Zoom shows. So now what I do is at night when I wake up and I'm thinking about Rufus, and what I do is I got this during the quarantine. I got this prosthetic leg that I put in my bedside drawer, Ryan. And so at night when Ed like wants me and I want Jeff, what I do is I pull out the leg, right? And I let Ed ride it around the room, you know, like it's his new Shetland pony. And then I get the feeling of the whole castle and the moat. I don't get a pony. I don't get a diamond. I don't get a ukulele, nothing. I don't get anything, Ryan. I just sit here in front of the screen and go like, am I on? Better 1 or 2? 2 or 1? I have no idea. Okay. So anyway, that's my life. All right, I could go on for hours, but you know, I don't want to steal everyone else's thunder. So I'm wearing masks now. They're made of like butterfly noses. I looked them up online. I want something very different, something just to cover muffle the shrillness of my voice and monologue.
Butterfly noses.
Butterfly
I
effect.
don't know, on Amazon. And another was made out of like the fleece of a Shetland, like sheep from New Zealand. I'm trying to get different masks, you know, not like everyone else is wearing.
Absolutely.
Right?
Wait. So who was the guy off to your side?
Oh,
who is
come
it?
here, honey.
Yeah.
This is Jeff's twin brother, Ed.
Hi.
Ed, how are
Take
you?
off the glasses.
No.
No, so you'll be Jeff's twin.
Yes.
Jeff's much older brother. There.
How you doing, bro?
Vince! Oh my God!
Incredible, isn't it?
And you're not so pasty. What happened?
Not at
I
all.
know he's tan right now.
I've been
He's
swimming
tan.
a lot.
But,
Real-
okay. I have to say, when we go to clubs, we used to go to clubs.
Remember those
He's not dyeing his hair right now. I used to tell him, dye it because you look much
So
older
I lost a
than me.
lot of weight. I didn't know what you meant by diet. So-
I just wanted,
Whoa, wordplay jokes. Now we're talking.
I have to look
That's
young,
it.
and Ed makes me, you know, he
Oh.
normally would dye his hair. Yeah,
Normal, yeah. Well, go on.
Wait.
Forget about me. What are you doing there, Jeff?
because that's,
I don't know how I got here.
I like.
they're in love and they have to spend every
So are
moment
we, but I'm
together.
not Rowan and Martin sitting here online. Anyway, go ahead.
I like
He
when
has a show to do.
I like when he's like, I don't know how I got here. Here's how you got here. Come here, honey. Right here. That's how you got here. That's literally it.
I didn't put on makeup. I didn't run
Yeah.
off.
Oh, you.
No, you just,
Oh, you fooled.
yeah, you're casual and you're there. Right.
No way.
Yeah,
How
very
long, oh, wait, how long you guys been married? How many years?
23, right?
Oh.
23 years.
23 years. Congratulations.
I know, isn't that just, thank you.
That's
And
amazing.
still can't believe he's with me. How did it happen for him? Who knew?
Such cute couples. Chris has never been married, as he mentioned.
That's he brought up.
I was married once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I caught her cheating 5 months and 8 days after we got married.
Oh,
5
Wow.
months and 8 days, yeah. But you know what? And people are like, "Oh, you soured him." No, actually, I loved it. I loved being married. I loved it. She had a normal job. She worked for Southwest Airlines. She had a really good day job. She had great benefits.
They are amazing.
So the moment we got married, I had full benefits. I was looking at the altar going, I do. And I was thinking, I do have United Healthcare.
And you could
Sorry,
travel
God.
all over the world for like free.
Yeah, that too.
Right.
Southwest is not like a world,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Southwest is
but
not. Yeah.
still though. But honestly, swear to God though, just benefits at the time, especially when this is quite a few years ago, as a comedian, having full benefits.
Right.
I mean, it was like as a comedian, having full benefits is like as rare as a Raiders fan without a felony. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to find. But
Maybe
But
she
I'm telling you though, I was so excited to have these benefits. She was like, "Where should we go for our honeymoon? How about Greece? I've never been." I was like, "How about the dentist? I've never been." She goes, "I want to see ruins." I go, "Look in the back of my mouth." Things. Those used to be teeth back during the Molar Empire before they were conquered by Gingivitis the Great. 1987 AD. Okay, there's your ruins right there. Okay, Mindy, do you have anything else you want to add? I didn't even know if you were done or not. I just kind of started talking.
No, I'm done. Please come see me at, the Denny's down the road. I'll be sitting in front. Ed plays trumpet on the side. That's not his full-time job, but
my book.
look for him at Nordstrom outside with a cup. Where's your book? Oh, Ed has a book out. Wait, Ed. Okay, wait. Do you have a second for Ed?
Absolutely.
Ed wrote a book.
Get over here. Tell us
And we're
about
all
it.
very excited about it. It's what puts food on the table, not. He's coming in. Okay, Ed wrote a book. and
Ed,
it's
get over here.
called For
Oh,
the Love of Radio.
Oh, look at
Right.
And it's
This is the new cover because the other one had
Yeah.
5 typos on it.
It's a
and
very
Son is
sexy
Life.
cover.
Yeah.
It's about his life as a DJ
It's fiction.
and it's fiction and mogul of a multi-million
Really fiction.
whatever company. I haven't read it. And supposedly a love letter to me. So I read the last few
The last 3
pages.
pages. That's it.
That's just the
Looked
epitaph.
like Cindy Crawford, and I was hooked. The end, and that's all I read.
Yeah, it's great.
I heard it's great. Okay.
Wait a second.
Available
Though.
at Amazon.
Totally check it out.
Amazon and Google.
Hold on. Let's not rush out of this. Wait a second though. Is it a fiction book? Is it a
Yeah.
based
It's
on
based
true
on
stories?
you.
It's based on me, but it's fiction. Bookhouse Publishing, great house. And that's my name. And there we are. And I'm in it. I wrote
That's
it.
awesome, man. Is this your first book?
Where can we
Yeah.
find
No way,
Congratulations.
really?
Kind of been writing it for like 15 years.
Yeah, a long time. And then I was like, there's something in the computer. Like every time I read it, it's kind of funny. Let's finish it. And I did. And there it is.
That's
Would you
fantastic.
consider it a novel or is it short? Is it like
It's
just
like a
anecdotes?
comic novel, like this madcap adventure of a sex-obsessed idiot, which is kind of the subtitle of the book.
All I know is any guy
I
who
can
uses
relate.
the word madcap, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Madcap.
Okay. I
Exactly.
love it.
Oh,
swear
I
to
have
God,
to say
that word.
one thing to John. You know, he's from Ohio. He's in Ohio.
Oh, I love Ohio.
And he mentioned the Browns. Our oldest son has never been there. The Browns are
Everything.
his life.
Wow.
I
He
can't
wears
Really?
the
explain it.
t-shirts. He wears the when they weren't doing well, he decided they're the underdog and I love them. And we were like, you've always been odd, you know, but he loved them. And now I guess they're doing well. And he has the hats
Yeah.
and the shirts and everything.
Yeah.
Well, amen to that. I mean, honestly, if you need a good therapist, I can recommend one. But wow, that's amazing. I mean, I'm from Cleveland. I have no choice. But if your choice
Right.
is to be a Browns fan,
Choice,
Real sicko. Real sicko. That you-
right?
Yeah,
I don't even know what it was. I'm like, who are the Browns?
wow.
most people
Pretty
still
impressed.
think it's what are they? No one really knows.
I'm hearing some weird stuff, but I do have a I have a joke. I don't know if this is for Jews.
Oh, great. I'm the
I'm-
only one, right?
I'm creating. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Talk about him. Look at him. That guy.
Gee, I wonder.
Sorry, Jeff. You became Swedish since you've been with Sarah. I'm sorry.
Exactly, right? Exactly. You totally like.
You're not.
I'm actually creating a microbrew for Jews called Hebrew. And if you're on a diet, Israel Light. Come on, guys. That's
That's
Come on.
wow.
That's not
I'm
bad.
gonna write that down for my next book. That's great.
hey man, this is great. Thank you. I want to get that book now. That's really exciting because
Yeah, you guys will dig it. It's fun. It's a fun book.
Can we buy it, Ed?
yeah. Can I?
I get
but
all 5-star reviews from all 5 of my family members.
Google and Amazon.
Where do you buy it, Sarah?
Gotta start somewhere.
Amazon.com. I have my own website,
right
which is
on.
you
Okay.
go to the website. The website's great. It's fortheloveofradiobook.com. fortheloveofradiobook.com.
You know what I love
There's a whole
about
bunch of
that
stuff
name?
and
It's-
funny videos.
It's so easily rememberable. For the Love of Radio book. And radio, are you talking about, are you actually a big fan of old school radio or like
Oh, well, yeah, I was
storytelling
on
or-
radio for like 19 years, so I kind of grew up with it, and then got kind of
Where?
mentored
Which
in.
state? Where city or state? or-
California, almost all Southern California.
Kiss FM.
Kiss
if you
FM
knew
in
LA
LA
in the
and-
80s.
K-Big and all
So
these
are you
things.
buddies with who am
Jimmy
I-
Brogan.
not only Brogan, but who's the guy who's tells all the corny jokes, the dad jokes? He does a lot of hosting for the Laugh Factory now.
Fraser Smith.
Fraser Smith.
Fraser and I go back like 35, 40 years.
Okay, I was gonna say, isn't he the greatest guy ever?
He's a very, very sweet guy.
Everybody loves Fraser.
Does the name,
How-
does the last name Rexdad ring a bell to you?
Who?
Rexdad?
No.
Okay, just checking. I have a buddy of mine who's supposedly his dad was a DJ down here back in the day, and
No, I work with guys
And
like
this is
Rick
why
Hayes.
Q gets invited to no parties.
what? I didn't do anything.
Just busting your balls, dude. Fraser stole one of my jokes, by the way. This is a great joke, guys. I posted it a year ago. I'm lying, by the way, that I think he stole it. This is a true story, though. I heard Tim Allen on a podcast, and I got the feature for Tim Allen a few times at the Laugh Factory, like 6 times. And I never told this joke when I featured for him, but on a podcast, he told this joke. It's about 3 years ago, and Tim Allen, to his credit, he goes, I heard this joke at I think it was What the Fuck podcast with Mark Maron. He goes, I heard a comedian tell this joke. And I had a friend who used to go see a lot of comedy who knew me really well. And she goes, I think Frasier stole one of your jokes. I go, well, that's what he's known for, stealing jokes. He does it unabashedly. He still tells the jokes. Hey guys, I just signed a deal with HBO. Yeah, $12.95 a month. I mean, that joke was written in the 80s. He was telling that in February.
Right, right.
But anyhow, I'm serious though. But this is one of my best jokes ever. I put it on Facebook like probably about 3 years ago. I go back at the height of the Trump, when everyone was going, oh my God, this guy is a maniac. I go, breaking news. Trump just got all excited and deported the band Foreigner. You know what I mean?
That's
It's
a
got
good
like
joke.
150 likes, right?
That's a good
And so
joke.
anyhow, I'm listening to this podcast and Tim Allen goes, yeah, I heard this comic at the Improv tell this joke that the Trump deported the band Foreigner. And the guy, and I think it was Mark Maron or something. He goes, so, wait, what's that? He goes, I didn't even write the joke. I heard it's comedian. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and then my friend had told me like previously before I heard that, she goes, I was at the Improv and Frasier stole your joke. And I consider that, I'm not saying that he didn't write it, but let's be honest.
Right.
And I consider it the highest honor because he's legend, man, which means you're legend, bro.
Oh, no. I got stuck in the
honestly,
limo with
though,
Fraser Smith on the way to
I used to
JFK
listen
in
to
New York.
Frasier as a kid.
Oh,
You
know,
yeah.
also have a similar tone of comedy where you do the one-liners.
I only do that on Zoom.
Like,
I don't do that in real life.
a lot of lineups, and like if I were you, I would block Frasier from your Twitter. It's like he's gonna steal your shit.
Yeah, but I'm such a fan of him. I'm still sort of in awe of him because I used to listen to him as a kid. That any joke he takes, he can have. You know what I mean? I consider it. You know, when you get into comedy, they say, well, you know. In fact, I heard Whitney Cummings. I was just listening to Rogan talk about the whole Mencia thing back in the stealing thing. And Whitney goes, yeah, somebody told me long ago, write stuff that's personal to you and nobody can steal it. You know? And I think Bill Hicks, are we Bill Hicks fans at all?
Oh, love Bill.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. And he goes, write about your family, write about who you are, and nobody can steal it.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're just writing jokes, you know, I like these people told me, dude, don't post your jokes because people take them. You know what I mean?
Well,
Take them. It's an honor
Improve.
because it means, oh, you're a good writer. You know what I mean? That's all. So
Posting
I think we have one more comedian. I don't think he's logged on yet. Mark, are you here? Mark, are you going to log on? Show your face, Mark Serritella.
He's there. He's there.
There he is.
Yay.
Mark, you have the best lighting that Costco can buy.
He's got to unmute himself.
Yeah, Mark, unmute yourself.
There we go.
You got it?
There he is.
Yeah, you sound good, man. Yeah, audio sounds great. This guy here, he's a great comedian, a good friend of mine. We've known each other for, over 15 years. Like Chris Wievell, he's been overseas with me performing for the troops probably 5-6 times all over the world. This is a third Zoom show, I think he told me. Give it up for my buddy, good buddy, Mark Serritella. Bring him up, everybody.
I should be married for like 21 years, by the way.
Is it 21 years?
I think so.
Oh my God, we're getting
Doesn't
old.
matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
But Mindy, thank you. Mindy, I have 39 days sober. And so this whole night I've been pacing like, I have to fucking be honest right now. I want to fucking die. I've had 4 people call me in the last 24 hours about their problems. 2 family members, 2 comedians, and it's been overwhelming. So Mindy, when you opened up honest, I was like, what? Like, you just put me at ease, and I just want to thank you.
Oh, good.
Because I know what you said wasn't easy. And that's why I've been pacing, Johnny. So it's just not been a
It's a
good
tough year, bro. Everything's tough, man. Yep.
Yeah, it's been fucked up.
Yep.
What'd you say?
I said it's been a tough year. Yeah. So
Dude, for sure. And you try, like,
worst
pat
year ever.
up to be strong, and then Quibi shut down. They were paying me. It was just, nothing.
Dude, the first person I thought of when I heard they shut down was you, because I knew you were in with them.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
I'm sorry, Mark. That sucks.
Yeah, kind of, but not really. Because you know what? Mindy put me at ease, because when you open up and you go, people know what I'm going through. So it's just like a God shot where I was like, like I said to you, Johnny, I'm pacing through the hallway. I can't. But the real pacing was the anxiety of these friends and family members going through this shit and also losing a ton of money. So just fucking, the universe is big. Anyway, my name is Mark Serritella. That's my stage name. I'm related to someone famous, so I changed it. don't want to give you guys a little bit of a hint though. My real name is Mark Shaquille O'Neal.
It's my favorite joke ever. Swear to God.
It really is?
I swear to God, dude.
You
I was
do?
hoping you'd do that.
Yeah. So been a very narcissistic time. Like if you guys seen like people updating from the hospital bed, it's like if you want to update from the hospital bed, you better be fucking dying. No? Yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Is everyone a comedian here, by the way? Is anyone not?
Right here.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Right.
Dude, the audience is out there. We are all comedians
Yep.
that you can see, but the audience is out there that it can't see.
Oh, there's more of an audience.
Yes.
Oh,
we're
dude,
streaming live on a couple. Yeah, definitely.
Q, correct me if I'm wrong. Our last show we had almost 900 viewers.
Yeah, over by the time
Give or
we
take,
do also
give or
post.
take,
by the
exactly. I'm
time we
saying.
hit about 900
There's
total.
people out there watching you right now.
And there'll be
People
people
are watching this?
There's people watching this, and then some
There's a
people
lot of
watching
people watching
after.
this.
And
Dude.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally normal.
Don't freeze up, but also don't
Dramatic.
show any nipple, okay? It's a clean
Are
show.
you rethinking that tank top now, or?
You're saying people are watching this.
Yeah.
Definitely normal, not an addict, not an alcoholic. Thanks.
We're thinking that tank top.
So the world is a lot different than it used to be, right? A lot different. Like, I'm not saying it's better or worse, but last weekend I went to a gender reveal party. The kid was 8 years old.
Dude, that might be my favorite joke you've ever told.
Best joke I've
It's
ever had.
fucking
I've had
hilarious.
people offer me a ton of money for it. People are very dramatic now, very dramatic about what they've gone through. I saw this woman on TV who was attacked by a cheetah at the zoo in San Francisco. And afterwards, she's like, I'm traumatized. I feel like it'll happen again. It's like, what the fuck are you doing to cheetahs that this would happen again? Did you not see what happened to you? If you're fucking get attacked by a cheetah twice in your life, you're doing something wrong. Either God hates you or you're molesting cheetahs. Just got back from Las Vegas. What's the worst casino in Las Vegas? It's by far Circus Circus. What kind of concept is that for a casino? The only worst name would be Trash Can Trash Can. The last thing I want to see when I lose all my rent money gambling is a fucking clown. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bozo. I'm bankrupt. A lot of people say that you have to go to AA to reclaim your authentic self. I did. Turns out my authentic self was a virgin. Just got back from overseas. You go overseas, you come back to the United States, you realize that American women have great boobs. The only people on the planet Earth that have better boobs is American men.
Oddly true. And I'm in Ohio now. I can verify that.
Right? A lot of things in the world that do not make sense, like in boxing. How come every boxer has a winning record? Every boxer is like 42-0, 35-1, and if you suck, you're like 14-5. Who the hell is losing all these fights? There must be some one-armed white retard out there with the nickname the punching bag who's like 0-4,448.
I love the nickname, the punching bag.
Yeah.
Ding, ding. Coming into the ring.
Just saw a new study online that said that sugar had the same exact effect on the human brain as cocaine. Yet, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I've never eaten a bunch of M&Ms, then messaged a girl through Facebook that I want to eat her asshole. Any dog people out there? Clap it up. Where's the dog people at?
Please.
Right?
I'm a cat person now, but I like dogs too.
Where's the rescue dog people at?
Sure, I'll take that.
Yeah, you think you're so fucking good. Oh, everyone, when you rescue a dog, like, he's a rescue dog. We saved him last minute. Do you guys do this with your other friends? Just introduce them by bringing up the worst thing that's ever happened to them. He's walking around, hey, this is my friend Sarah. She declared bankruptcy once. She's a rescue friend.
It's so fucking true, dude. That joke is so true. It's ridiculous.
Thank you. Johnny, I don't know if you remember this. Remember when, actually you were not there. I was out in Palm Springs. I asked people what kind of dog they had. This girl goes, I have a husky. I go, how's he doing? He goes, he's fucking crazy. I go, yes, he's crazy. You're going to have a husky in the desert. That's like pulling a fish out of the ocean, tossing him on the beach and like, this thing's fucking nuts, huh?
I just like, somebody goes, what kind of dog you got, husky? How's he doing?
That's what I asked. Johnny, that was that girl.
Like you were concerned about his welfare.
I was.
That's awesome.
I think the cutest part of having a dog right now is when you're walking your dog through the neighborhood and he sees the mailman and goes crazy like he wants to kill them. Because your dog is sitting alone all day long, protecting your house, doing what he thinks he's supposed to be doing. Every single day when you're at work, some guy just shows up, dressed like he's on a safari, and then punches the mailbox in your house. Then you're with your dog and he sees the mailman. And he's like, that's the motherfucker I've been telling you about. Jumanji with the purse.
So true, dude.
Can I be done now?
No, keep going, man. Tell us true story. Where's your dog? Where's Rio?
He's in the living room. You want me to get him?
Yeah, Mark has the cutest dog, Rio.
Right.
I
met him when he
see
first
my
got him.
dog.
I met Mark when he first got Rio. I'm like, dude, there's no way you're keeping this dog. You're too out of your mind. How many years have you had Rio now?
One day. No, 3 years this month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally impressed, dude.
Thanks.
Having a dog is not easy.
My mother just had a funeral for her dog.
Oh my God, that's tough.
I know, but you know what? The dog was so old and he was a real pain in the
You
ass.
hated that dog.
No one liked this dog.
Really?
And I had to go to the funeral. It was like 130 degrees at a pet cemetery. Yes. And they had to like lift up this Babito, the cat's headstone, and Babito, and like put her dog on top of it like a co-op. It was so weird.
Oh my God, that's the weirdest story I've ever fucking heard.
Yeah, it was very disturbing. If you ever saw, this is so dating me, if you ever saw Sunset Boulevard. Yeah, Sunset Boulevard with Gloria Swanson.
Of course.
When they have the funeral for the dead monkey. Remember that?
It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
I'm dating myself. I can't ever make that reference, but it was just, it was very.
That was 1950. You're not
I
dating
know, we
yourself.
had to like touch. There was a viewing for the dog. It was just very, you had to touch him. I was just not into the whole thing.
Oh.
You touch him?
Yeah, his cheek.
This comedy show's gotten really
In his
dark all of a
casket.
sudden.
But look,
I like it.
my dog.
Kind of a mix. You got couples night and pets night, and
Yeah, well, hey, Mark, go get Rio. I want to see Rio.
yeah. Let's see Rio.
Rio's the cutest dog ever. Your dog is real. What's your dog's name?
Bella.
Bella?
Which is like such a common name, yes. And she's a
Bella.
rescue, and we rescued her. Yes. But no, this Chauncey, I mean, when a dog is like a Skeletor in 100 and blind and bumping into the furniture, my mother's like, he's fine, you know.
Your mother was Gloria Swanson, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, and she has, that's a whole other night, but she has all the staff, so it was just me and her staff at the
Oh my
cemetery.
God.
It was so weird.
That is so macabre. And by the way, you're not dating yourself by saying Sunset Boulevard. That movie was in 1950. I'm an avid fan of old 40s and 50s movies.
So am I, but most
Oh,
people,
it's
like
my
an
favorite era
audience,
ever.
an audience doesn't know that. Oh, sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at it.
The cutest dog. I swear to God, dude. That is one of the.
Gotta hold it up a little bit. I'm gonna
Yeah,
see
hold it up. We can't
there
see.
you go.
Oh,
God.
wait, what kind of a dog?
Look at he's posing. You guys have the exact same.
You guys look alike.
That is so weird.
Everyone says that.
You do.
Oh, they say that everybody who has a dog, they say the owners eventually
No,
look like the
They
dog.
really do. Do the face. Mark, do the face that the dog is doing now. Do the face.
Oh,
Right. Look at that.
Same
Look at that.
dude.
Oh, that's great.
Dude, when I met Rio, he was the most wound up dog I've ever seen. He's so chill. He's so mellow now.
Right.
Right. Can you hear us live or no? What's going happening?
can hear it. Can hear you.
You got audio on it, Mark?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. I can't tell. That
Anybody-
feels like there's
Anybody
a
notice their dog's more chill when everybody's been
Yeah.
home for
Of course.
6 months?
My cat
Right.
is so happy.
Who's got a cat?
I do, and I didn't realize how neglected he had been since like the quarantine. I'm thinking, God, that poor guy, like he never.
Oh, because you're not there.
right. And now.
Oh, you don't bring the cat to Jeff's?
No. Why? Come here, honey. Tell them
Is he allergic?
there's a little issue.
We have an issue.
There's an issue.
Oh,
Should I talk about it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cat, Sarah and I have been together 3 years. Tonight is actually the 3-year anniversary of our first.
No way.
Aw, happy
Oh.
anniversary.
This is how we're spending it, by the way.
hey, I apologize. It's my fault.
No place we'd rather be.
It's my fault.
She has a cat named Benny who is trying to murder me.
Mm.
And
Like he breaks the skin and
he
I have
early in
Really?
the relationship, he sank his saber-like teeth into my shin and hung on like this. And
so
Has he ever done that?
He's cute.
I know, look, I love her. Okay, so I put up with it, but it's this close. I'm telling you.
Has he ever done that?
What's it? He bites me a lot,
he
and
just,
hold-
he just
Hold
doesn't-
it. Hold it. Hold it. Can I just share a story real quick?
Yes.
I've been living with my girlfriend here. I mean, we've been dating. We were long distance for 6 months, but I have been here since March 5th. Okay. With John, her cat is named John. That's the name of the cat. Okay. Literally the name, not anything to do with me. She had the cat before she knew me.
okay.
A cat named John. I love the cat. He's somewhere around here, but every now and then he goes for my leg. This happened today. He goes for my leg and he just gone on and he kind of bites. And if I'm walking, dude, I'm not making this up. This
Oh my
happened.
God! I have the same
happened
card
today.
you're about to show me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Right there.
That's what happened. But
Yeah.
now the cool thing is I have like cat-like powers.
You've been bit. You've been bit.
What you learned, so.
I learned how to catch mice and
No, but the blinking.
Oh,
like the kid
I
blinks
learned.
long.
This is what I
You have to
learned.
blink
You're
at a
supposed to. The cat is controlling my behavior. You're supposed to squint at them
and blink really
and
slowly.
blink really slowly, and then the cat does it back to you. This is totally true, by the way. And
I'm
then
learning because I'm going to use this.
I'm doing it as you're saying
you
it.
squint at them and you blink slowly, and then they'll do it back to you, and then you're friends, allegedly.
That's it.
I have my friends. I have a friend, and same thing. I have a friend's cat. His name is John. They call him John Snow. And
No
he's
way.
Like I swear to God, my best friends.
You have a friend with a cat named John.
John Snow, and he's a psychopath. He is a literal psychopath. The dog, the cat is exact same way. I can't go. I'm like one of the few people who can't. I walk into the house and immediately he pets you. You oh, it's so nice. I try. It's so sweet, and also it's like whack, and it's like immediately. Never fails. It's the craziest thing. Only cat I've ever known that's like that. So all
Cats
this
are-
story right now is
Cats are
scary.
fucking weird. Wait. So let me ask you something. The cat's name is John Snow.
Yes.
So is he part of an ensemble cast of a TV show that sucked after season 3?
They loved it. It's their favorite.
Come on, guys.
It's
That was a
horrible.
great joke. Let's be honest. It's just, before we get out of here, what do we think about Game of Thrones? Because I am probably the only person in the entire world. I watched, how many seasons was it? Eight seasons?
Ish, 7, 8.
9. It was 8 or 9. 8. It got slower. They did less and less on the way out. So I think it was.
I literally couldn't stand the last 2 seasons so bad, but I watched them. I've watched every single episode except for the finale. I was so insulted by the last 2 seasons, how bad they were, that I never watched I watched it all the way up and I didn't watch the finale.
I never watched it at all, and I binge watched it due to coronavirus. I was the only one of my friends that never watched an episode. I watched it all in a straight sitting for a week,
And?
And the last 2 seasons, you're correct. The writing was completely different.
Balls, dude.
And,
Like
and,
it's
and the finale. I think there's going to be
Insultingly bad.
another movie or another season. I think there's some open-ended questions, but it definitely was different. Definitely was.
Writers.
Well, the Chris Wiveell, he goes, dude, You right? You told me, you go, dude, don't even bother watching it.
It was
You're
pissed
getting
off
so
everybody.
disappointed with that.
But I wasn't caught up in it enough to get that upset in it. But my friends were super pissed because they took 8 years to watch it.
Yeah.
I took,
Okay.
you know,
Of the last 10 years, best TV show ever. Breaking Bad, and it's not even it's unquestioned.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I'm watching Shameless.
I
Damn.
love Shameless.
Yeah, Shameless
is
is
a
great.
great
Shameless,
show.
I've watched Shameless for a long time.
Have you? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm new to it, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I've binged The Office. The Office, again, sucked after like season 7. I don't want to say sucked. It didn't suck, but boy, it took a nosedive, man.
Well, when Michael Scott left,
Yeah.
I will say,
What's that?
Utopia on Amazon. It just came out. If anybody wants to watch a little mind bender, Utopia on Amazon.
We'll do. Sarah, speak up. Your mic seems to be low, Sarah.
I know. 30 Rock. We've been
30 Rock.
binging on
You know what
30
else
Rock.
is good is Friends. It's really good.
I
I mean, really,
Why?
really,
Why? God.
really
Are you
good.
being
I mean, I
serious?
think it's the most brilliant show ever.
Friends?
Still.
There you go. Thank you.
I will say Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm going Curb Your Enthusiasm out there. Yeah.
Has anybody
Will
seen
and Grace. Will and Grace.
Right.
Really great show.
Yep.
Will and Grace. Really good.
I mean, I'm embarrassed for you, Sarah. Truly.
Right? My God. Hey, everybody loves Raymond.
You
Classic.
drive-
Classic.
Everybody loves Raymond.
I think the best show ever on television was God, a wonderful, what was the show called?
Married with Children?
No, the other one. In the heat of the night, when Carol O'Connor,
Oh, that's a good
brilliant,
pick.
That's a good one.
this brilliant actress on
Is that Archie
RICKLES,
Bunker?
who
That is a
played
great show.
Rivka Feldman, a Jewish daughter at the temple with Jerry Springer, not Springer, who was Stiller. One and two.
Wait, isn't Carol O'Connor Archie Bunker?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm joking.
Another one of the greatest shows of all time.
Absolutely.
No, but remember, in the heat of the night, he had another show.
Did he really?
You never.
Oh,
that
I
was
don't
on
know if I
forever.
remember that.
Okay, but since we're comics, any good stand-up specials? What do you guys think about?
No, but I started watching Chelsea Handler, and I turned it right off.
Yeah, I highly recommend.
First of all, she was dressed like she was like she ran an ice cream truck. She was in a white or she was a painter. Ryan, did you see it? What was that outfit? And
I used to do bar shows with her before she became obviously a corporation. And more power to her, man. I mean, and I emailed her with she used to call me and leave me voicemails when I booked a show in O'Brien's in Santa Monica. She'd be like, "Hey, Johnny, it's Chelsea Handjob. Can you get me a spot tonight?" She's always been kind of that sassy. But anyhow, years later, I emailed her with the AOL email that I still had from booking her show. Once she had her own show, I go, hey, Chelsea, I'd love to do your show sometime, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if you remember. She emailed me back within 20 minutes and she goes, email Michael, the booker. I was on the show a week later, so I have nothing mad respect.
No, I just didn't think it was that funny. What?
No, but here exactly. But it's not even about. I tell you, man,
The loyalty.
It's about. But I'm in the dressing room, massive dressing room. She's in her. I haven't seen her in like a couple of years. She walks into my dressing room while I'm getting dressed. Not dressed, but I mean, just my hair done or whatever, makeup before I go on. 10 minutes before I take the air. And she walks in here all made up, and I go, Chelsea, I mean, you look great. She grabs my hands, puts them on her boobs, and she goes, how do you think I got this fucking gig? I'm like, okay.
I like her, but I realize she's not for all tastes.
Exactly. But I will say this, because I watched her way back in the day. There's a reason she's where she is. She's talented. She's talented. And she always has been. So I got no hatred for her at all.
Mindy, I don't know. I haven't seen it, so
no, I don't know her at all. I'm just saying I started to watch it.
But comedically, yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, yeah, I don't see it. Kind of like Eliza Schlesinger. A lot of people are like, man, I don't see it, but who cares? Dane Cook, who cares? You know what I mean?
It's totally subjective.
Let's be honest. The best comedian working these days is Brian Regan. He's the best comedian of the last 20 years. Sorry.
Jim Gaffigan is good. I think
I
I really think, Jeff, I really think Toady Fields was the best
There
comedian
you
that
go.
ever lived.
There you go.
Who is that?
I know. Only Jeff would know who that was.
I love Toady Fields. By the way, you have not heard Don Rickles at the Sands.
What?
Oh, we saw your daddy. What was that movie that we saw?
He was in Kelly's Heroes.
We saw Kelly's
Oh,
Heroes.
yeah.
Kelly's Heroes the other night.
Really?
I watched that with my dad back in the day. I remember that.
Oh, yeah, that was a very long time ago.
Yes.
Can we talk about? I didn't even want to bring it up, but can we talk about your dad, Mindy? I mean,
Well, I figured as soon as I figured out how to type that name, Mindy Rickles, then we can talk about it now. Sure.
I used to go to this. I used to live in Brentwood, and me and my wife at the time, the lady who cheated on me when we were just dating, we'd walk up to this place.
I thought Chris was about to just turn it off.
Oh, Brett, Chris is
is
done.
like,
Yeah.
He's had it, you know.
Well, I got a story too.
We used to walk up to this little bar called the Brentwood Lounge. If you know where it is in the Brentwood, you guys know the Brentwood Village right there.
I know the Brentwood, yeah.
Yeah, and we used to sit there and talk to the bar. We got to know the bartender, and they said Don Rickles and his wife, and Bob Newhart and his wife. They used to come and take that booth every Tuesday, and so I would go there on Tuesdays just to see them have dinner, and I never got to see them because they never showed up the time I wanted to. And then one time, like the bartender said, "We understand that Don's wife is not doing too well," or maybe it was Bob's wife. I can't remember. It's a few years back, and so they never showed up. So I never got to see him in person as a comedian or just as a person. But
I saw him in person many times. It was he didn't miss a lot, really. They just ate.
And Bob Newhart is your godfather, right?
Well, he's a very close friend. He's like 91 now. Yeah, we see him all the time.
Yeah.
I find it so interesting that from their personas that those two would be best friends.
Yeah, they were completely opposite.
Huh?
I had Bob at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
And I hate to say, because he didn't want to publicize, it was just this Q&A thing that I did there.
Right.
And he didn't want to publicize it. What? Yeah, and the audience didn't know who he was.
Mindy, are you going to do more of that show when life returns to normal? Because I loved it.
I would like to, but yeah, my last person was John Stamos. And that, it was like I had the Beatles.
Yeah, I love that guy.
I know, and then it was over. But yeah.
That was, by the way, Nick Swartzen had his first Comedy Central special when he was 24 years old. His funniest joke was, and first of all, I'm a huge Nick Swartzen. You guys, Nick Swartzen?
Yeah, I was in a lineup with him at Laugh Factory. Yeah.
Were you? Okay. He's so 24 years old. When I first saw him on Comedy Central, he goes, yeah, when I die, I just want to have enough money, like pay for like a celebrity to show up at my funeral, like John Stamos. So that makes no sense. So people are looking at my cast going, oh man, Nick, he's so young. He just died. Is that John Stamos? That's not a joke, but it's so funny.
Oh yeah.
Is that John Stamos?
You loved my dad.
Shows I'd ever heard. The guy's a genius.
Oh, hey, Mindy, I actually worked at this restaurant in Malibu, the sushi bar, and your dad came in a couple times, and my dad was like the biggest fan. So I grew up like listening to all that stuff, and he came in one time, and I was like, oh shit, I got to get insulted by this guy because my dad is going to love it. Like my dad is going to lose his mind. And then I ended up waiting on him one night, and I went over, and I was like, oh, when's it going to come? Like, this is going to be awesome. And he was like the sweetest, nicest guy ever.
Oh.
He ended up he told me I reminded him of Bobby Darin, who I don't even know who that is. Yeah, you look like Bobby Darin. Yeah,
wait.
Bobby Darin was a singer. He still is a singer.
Hold it. Wait a second now.
Oh, he's dead. Sorry.
I know this guy for years. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Don Rickles said you reminded him of Bobby Darin?
Yeah.
You realize what a compliment that was?
Yeah, and I was so disappointed because I wanted the insult. You know what I mean?
That's the best compliment in the world. You're upset.
Oh, I've looked him up since. Yeah. I've looked him up since.
You do look. He does look like him a little.
We'll put it back up there.
No.
If
Bobby Darin had not died young, he would have been the next like great. I mean, he was an all around. He was in the vein, Mindy, of Frank Dean Martin. He was that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
all around talent.
So anyway, so that was my story. I wanted the insult, but then I got to tell my dad that Don Rickles said I looked like Bobby Darin. And my dad was like, well, that's good. And then I was like, yes. And then my dad was like, my dad was like, but did he give you the insult? And I was like, nah, I didn't get one of them. He's a great kid. And I was like, so anyway, so I just wanted to say I grew up listening to a bunch of your dad's stuff, always loved it, and had a cool moment. And he was just a sweetheart. So
well, if you were alive and I'd done this Zoom show afterwards, I would have been like, Dad, I did a Zoom show, you know, like, you want to know how I did? And he'd be like, I don't care. Did they mention my name at all? I could have told them, yes. All mentioned your name, Dad.
Yes.
Is that all how we exactly expect him to act? Oh, I completely see that happening.
Yes, it was always like what they say about me, or at the Laugh Factory, be like, how big is your dressing room over there? You know, and I'm like, Dad, now there is no dressing room. What do you make a night? 100 grand? You know, it was like that.
Unreal. How old were you when you realized your dad was Don Rickles? Or you 4 or 5 years old or 6? We're like, oh my God, this guy's known. He's like.
I mean, I don't know, because I can't even. I mean, we used to go to Vegas for like 6 weeks in the summer, and my crib was on the lawn at the Riviera. So I don't know, and I always went to the shows.
That was the first. That was the first casino I ever performed at in Vegas. The Riv. I know it's gone.
Really?
Now,
yeah. All those old hotels.
Pauly Shore.
Oh my God.
I grew up in Vegas, 17 years.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was out there from '89 till 2000, whatever, 6, whatever it was. But right in the transition of Vegas and when that was all going off. So
I know Vegas was so different.
Such a different place in that evolution. Right at that was kind of the. I mean, obviously 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, but 80s were kind of when it all really started tripping and switching up.
I know, right?
Beautiful city.
When Vegas started trying to appeal to families and kids.
Yeah, it changed. And then it
used to be like very glamorous. I mean, I was a
women,
kid,
tuxedos, and fucking
circus.
Yeah. They started putting in slides and shit like that.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
What did you say, Sarah?
Well, comics used to make a very lucrative living in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but the pandemic.
Well, that's how I ended up here. No. Yes. Yeah, no, definitely. They always
comic like you're making it.
Mindy, are you seriously in Nebraska at the moment?
I was about to ask the same exact question.
I'm leaving that.
Where are you?
Oh no, because you missed the beginning, Jeff. Because Johnny did a whole thing, and he's in Ohio, and
he really is in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
I actually am.
He really is. But I
was going to say you're in a very well decorated hotel.
Yeah.
I'm at a 5-star here.
Yeah, not exactly Nebraska looking background.
Right. No, but I've never been to Nebraska, but.
Oh, okay.
I like
Lincoln is a beautiful city, little city, but it's beautiful. Beautiful theater there. Where are you? What city are you in? You're in LA?
Woodland Hills right now. Woodland
Hills.
Chris, where are you? Chris, where are you?
Koreatown, and I'm bragging about it.
You're where?
Koreatown. LA.
Yeah, what street?
Oh, nice.
I lived on Mariposa for a while.
Dude, I'm 2 blocks down. I'm on Harvard.
I know that very well. I lived in Mariposa and 6th when I first moved out here because I didn't know where you were supposed to live.
Dude, I've been here 10 years.
Wait, so who's done karaoke at Brass Monkey?
Now it's super cool. 30 years ago, it was not a cool place to live.
Yeah, I'm actually on 5th in Harvard, so
I know exactly where that is.
It's 2 blocks from where you are. Yeah.
It's so great. The Line Hotel is there. Cassell's is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Boulevard Temple.
Brass Monkey.
Yeah.
Karaoke bar. Come on.
Yeah,
that's place ever.
Yeah.
I love my karaoke. I'm sorry, guys. Sarah, you mentioned my microphone on one of my posts. We're doing karaoke. When things get back to more normal, we're doing karaoke.
Yep.
All you guys are invited.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
I mean, look, we're in a hit band,
I can't.
so it's not even fair because
Beautiful music. That's right.
Beautiful music.
Yeah, the band.
I like it. Hey, I feel like I'm keeping you guys up way too late, by the way.
What time is it? Oh,
the show ended like 4 hours ago.
Oh, you guys are East Coast time, right?
Jesus. What?
Yeah, we're
I'm
good.
on East.
You were on their honeymoon, and no, it's their anniversary, so they have to go.
Oh my God, you're right. 3 years or 4 years?
Jeff got
Great.
the anniversary.
Oh
3
yeah,
years or 4 years?
yeah. Here it is.
He just got
Hold
the
on a second. Let me spot.
Oh my God, that
spotlight.
is.
That.
You guys are so adorable.
What is that?
It's my favorite singer, Harry Styles.
Oh,
No way, really? Oh my God.
I don't know who that is.
I got to say that record is really good.
I
Hey,
love Harry
Hey,
Styles.
look, I know it's not probably our demographic, Harry Styles aside, but this song "Dynamite" by BTS. Are you guys hearing this song
No.
nonstop?
Huh.
I
How's it go?
won't. I don't think I will.
It's a South Korean boy band.
Okay.
They're the biggest thing on the planet.
Yeah,
Huge.
yeah.
Huge.
Yes.
Ed
You hear
knows
the
who
song?
they are.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally, and I generally hate those songs. I hate Ed Sheeran, just personal.
Mm.
This song might be the greatest pop song of all time.
What is it called?
I literally, I
Yeah,
love it. And I'm not saying that, I'm not even saying that to be sarcastic. Like,
No.
I literally love the song, everything about it.
What's it called again?
Dynamite.
Okay.
We're gonna look that up.
It's
All right.
like,
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot only because you said that. Otherwise, I would not be doing it.
You go to
Like
karaoke.
Dynamite.
I feel like I just experienced it.
Did you say he's going to karaoke that, Chris?
You're like, I feel like you just experienced, and I don't like it.
Oh, Jeff,
Go to a TikTok.
Sorry, I didn't mean for that to be your introduction to
We're
the
doing
song.
Black Flag.
That's my bad. But it literally, it is, and I don't like corny pop. Jackson Brown is my favorite singer-songwriter of all
Jackson
time.
Brown's great.
Listen to the lyrics. I'm a lyrical guy. I'm a John Lennon guy. I'm not even a Paul McCartney guy.
A lot of the,
Dynamite might be the best pop song I've ever heard in my entire life.
You should
cannot
do
stop
it.
listening to it.
You should do a version of it. That'd be cool.
What's that?
In your style, with your tone, you should do it.
Acoustic.
An acoustic version of
There you
Dynamite.
go.
Yeah.
Totally.
Damn, that's a great idea.
Might be as good as my mashup tonight.
I was.
I think you should
Oh,
mash up. I think you should mash up his song with your mashup. And
absolutely.
Oh.
But girl, you got, if you're gonna talk about the uke, you got to bring it out next time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He has not touched it since I gave
It's
it
a
to
true
him.
story.
It's in the
You're
back.
talking about the ukulele, by the way? Kidding. Dirty joke. Okay.
That's like
Sorry.
a
She's done a couple of Zoom shows at her apartment, and it's always artfully positioned in the background.
It looks
But
so
she
good.
has, because it looks really
Oh, right there. So it looks like she plays it.
good. Exactly. But it
Yeah.
never gets
I'm that,
played.
I'm that person.
Never gets
I'm
played.
such a fool. And I have a piano, and like I have like all
Yeah,
this
well,
shit.
you do play.
I,
it.
yeah.
do.
Well, you guys have a band now. You should like sign it.
We have a hit
I
band.
hit that.
Yeah. You should sign it.
By the way, I have a band too. We're called the Blankets and the Quilts. We're a covers band. Okay.
Oh, man.
All right, it was terrible. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for doing
Thank
the show.
you.
Any money that comes in donation wise, I hope it does. I didn't promote as much as I would like to, but I will. I'll Venmo you guys. I'll ask you for it. But I appreciate you guys doing the show. It's been a blast. I love you all.
you.
I can't wait
Great
to all
show.
have a drink at the
It's
Improv in Hollywood some way.
It's a
sometime again.
nice little thing for
And
me.
it was
It's the
great
most
to see those of you that
people
I've met.
seen.
It's just really terrific, and great to see you, Mindy. You're always
And
amazing.
only great to see you, Jeff. Sarah, get out of the shot.
Like father, like son.
Right.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Good night, everybody. You guys are
Good night.
awesome.
Nice meeting you all.
Okay, good night.
Great spending time with y'all. Thank you for having me.
You too.
Good night, everybody.
How do I get off?